Well, we've just arrived at our hotel rooms and I've got a few moments to unpack, but we want to get out as quickly as possible because we haven't got much time and we want to show you everything we can. But I'm not sure what the dress code is, so I thought this Lawrence of Tunisia look might work.
Welcome to the first episode of Afrodizziac. We thought it was an appropriate name for the program because we'll be taking you to countries in Africa that can really turn you on.
This is the oldest mosque in North Africa. It's situated here in Kairouan, and it also happens to be the hometown of the Tunisian ambassador to South Africa, who's now in residence in Pretoria, and I'm over here in Kairouan. It's quite weird, really. Well, I'm not from Pretoria, but he's from here.
Well, they say that mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Well, all Tunisian mosques are holy shrines, and they've got these nifty little dresses called jalabas for both men and women to wear. The holy city of Kairouan, the name means a camping place for caravans, has been in existence for over 13 centuries. And underneath these peaceful mosques, you find a complex set of drains which collects the precious rainwater, which is then stored in huge underground reservoirs. And it was high noon, according to ye old sundial.
We've just taken a short trip out of Tunis, and we've only been driving for about 3/4 of an hour, and we've come across this fabulous beach resort called Hammamet, and it's one of the many that you'll find here. Now, all I need to do is go to the guys who make these fezzes and ask them if they can put a peak on as well, otherwise I'm going to burn up.
Sunshine and powder white beaches are the big draw card of the coastal resorts. Contacting the local tourist bureau will be a big help when arriving in town, and the hotels are excellent and well sited. The locals are kind, friendly and helpful, and if you don't know what something costs, just hold out a handful of change and your seller will pick out what he requires, give you a receipt and obviously send you on your way with Allah's blessing. Aladdin knew what he was about with his magic carpet, but although these babies don't fly, they do cost a genie's ransom. No written pattern exists, and these instructions have been handed down verbally from mother to daughter over the centuries. Most colours are made from plants and herbs, and it can take up to 3 months to knot 1 square metre of carpet. The carpets are sold through co-ops, and each pattern and colour has a specific meaning, and they are open to some serious bargaining. Well, back in downtown Tunis, the markets of the Medina swept us into the exotic land of Arabian culture and fantasy, and you don't have to say open sesame, it's all there right in front of you. We found elaborate wedding baskets for the Muslim bride-to-be, and we also went past the local fez maker. All hotels will give you a fair exchange, but do keep the receipts, as you'll have to re-exchange the money at the airport when you leave because it is illegal to export the local dinars. There were many exotic headdresses to wear like this one. I loved it, but my crew told me that I wouldn't get the camel past customs. I caught up with some sleep when we could, and we whizzed over to see some of the ancient ruins that make Tunisia so archaeologically famous.
Well, all roads lead to Rome, but you don't have to leave Africa to find a Colosseum.
This one at Elgin was used as a kind of Ellis Park in the old days, and one of its unusual features is a tunnel which used to run underground to the coastline over 40 kilometers away, and it was used as a quick escape for Roman politicians. Strange, eh? Some things never change.
The Romans were seriously good plumbers, and this is the remains of their incredible aqueduct system that was built 1800 years ago. And parts of it that are in good nick still are used by the Tunisian government to bring water to Tunis.
This extraordinary facility uses gravity to carry water over 70 kilometers to the city from the mountain springs. It took 10 years to build, and there are openings all along the aqueduct for the local people to get water. Not a pump in sight, and the water is crystal clear and icy cold. Tunisia was a major portion of the early Roman Empire, and believe it or not, they only signed a peace treaty with Italy in the mid-1980s.
The origins of the ancient city of Carthage date back over 3,000 years, and it's on these rich historical foundations that the city of Tunis has developed, and it really is turning out to be a place that you could lose your head over.